First of all, I'd like to say good evening to everybody. Very welcome to tonight. I'm delighted to see you all here. It's great, given, as Ollie just said, the work that goes in by quite a lot of people all through the year. So when it comes to the launch of our programme and then finally the festival, it's great to see people coming out and supporting us. As a committee member myself, Ollie said it, and the Mayor of Waterford, I'm delighted to have this opportunity tonight to officially welcome this year's Imagine brochure and programme. I know from sitting around the committee table the hard work that goes on to create such a festival and to keep the whole show on the road, and believe me, for any festival the last 17 years, stay afloat, develop and get better each year in fact. It's quite an achievement. But to do so while largely being run by a voluntary committee, I think it's even a greater achievement. The festival receives support from various groups, including the Arts Council, Fáilte Ireland, and indeed our own City and County Council, who are very supportive. We also receive help from the local business community through both sponsorship and advertising. And I would like to thank them all very sincerely for their support. I really believe that this type of festival, which essentially comes from the community, deserves the full support it receives and does fantastic work with very limited resources. Imagine aims to showcase local creativity while also bringing in the best of national and international work. In recent years, Imagine has made small steps to commission new work, and this year we have created such events as Blamageddon and Horribly Historical Trails, both family events created by local arts people Jenna Whelan and Martina Collender. Another local event of importance is the premiere of the new album by another Waterford-based band, Birds of Burden, so I think that'll be all very interesting during the festival. I'm delighted that Imagine is paying tribute to the American artist Ernest Rucker, who lived here in Waterford for the last 30 years, but who unfortunately passed away earlier this year. This retrospective piece is called Meeting Mr. Rucker and happens in Garter Lane Arts Centre, and it promises to be good fun, and I'd recommend everybody who can to attend that. It's really good, it really is. Another unique event this year is our tribute to Tramore-born filmmaker George Morrison, who at 96 years of age is seen as the grandfather of Irish documentary making. In fact, the annual IFTA Awards for documentaries are actually called after George Morrison, so you can see how important he is in that whole area. Imagine will present two of George's documentaries, including his famous Misha Era, which Sean Reid composed the music for. So I mean, that's a real accolade there. Anybody who hasn't seen it, you're just going to have to see this thing. It's fantastic. Along with a documentary of George himself by Kieran Scott. So they're really good highlights at the festival. There are plenty of other highlights included, such as the Waterford Writers Weekend and the John Dwyer Trad Weekend, which within the festival, and I believe there is something really there for everybody. And we're honoured tonight to have John Dwyer himself here. We're blessed to have such a talented individual coming on. I'm delighted to be able to recognise for his work, his contribution to Irish music, and indeed his contribution to arts in general. We're blessed to have people like that among us. So I'd like to finish and pay tribute to Nora Boland. Seen a few of you know her already, hopefully for good reasons. But Nora really has been our first official sort of festival manager, and this is the first year that we've kind of gone down that route, and we're delighted with what she has achieved for us through all our hard work. And you would not believe the amount of hard work that woman has put in. Like it's beyond what we ever pay her for, I can tell you that. It's greatly appreciated, Nora, and I mean that, and we all mean that. It's heartfelt, it really is. And finally, I'd like to call on all of you to spread the word about this year's festival, about the wonderful events that we have. Let's have full houses for everything, and I wish you all a good night. Thank you very much.